Never known him. Could be now. It could be any time. Ooh. I'm going to assume we're live. I can't see it. Don't see it with my
Yeah.
eyes. All right, welcome all. Welcome to, I am Sean, the Unhumble Bard. Welcome to Ravenloft and ShadowDark. We are taking the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons I6 Ravenloft from 1983, throwing it in the ShadowDark system from Arcane Library, Kelsey Dion. And this is session 3, not counting session 0, with the Wednesday night group as we continue our escapades through the palace, the castle. So, yes, we'll go through. I want to go through the players real quick. Will's not here. He's a Dodgers fan. He's in LA, so he's got the game going on. But
Priorities.
woo! Let's go through. I got family Yankees fans, so I can't say shit. So I'm on the group chat. I can't say anything. All right, so Jay, Lacey, and Steve, let's go through our, primary character. We all have like 2 characters left, but we're going to be only playing one at a time on the board, and but we will have the backups ready. And as soon as we lose our primary, backup steps up to the plate, and we roll up a new guy in the background because you never know. All right, yeah. Why don't we go through the line here? Whoever wants to go first, yeah.
I'll go. I am Jay. I will be playing Cliff Milady. Cliff is a human wizard. Specializes in a little tomfoolery, a little trickery, maybe charming people, and then vanishing. He thinks of himself as a little bit above it all, but is definitely not above robbing and looting a dark and dreary castle.
Understandably. And Steve, Cat Lacey.
Lacey. Hi, I'm Cat Lacey, and I'm 3 humans in a trench coat. That being said, I am playing Miguel, the human priest. He was once a soldier, and because of the unfortunate things he witnessed in the wall, whatever that is, he became a priest, and maybe not a great guy, like maybe not here for the best reasons. But, my luck, he's probably gonna die, so we'll find out.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. I'm Steve. Tonight I'm playing Shanks, the Goblin Wizard, who's pretty much only a wizard because of his magical tam o'shanter that gives him 18 intelligence in order to do his job there. His favorite hobbies are breaking things and exploding, which is what happened last time in our game. So we're gonna have some fun with that, and hopefully things will go better at his newfound casting abilities.
Yes. So the explosion, again, my bad. Like, that was a perfect opportunity to just unleash hell. But I'd be like, that would have slowed us down like two sessions. Who knows? Anyway, yes. So moving forward, just to recap, we started last session with the survivors of the gauntlet on the bridge, the massacre that Strahd's forces unleashed upon you. And then the survivors were given a Taraka card reading, and Madame Eva, the card she drew, just to recap, we are looking for the holy symbol in a room that was led you to believe there was treasure near it. There was like glistening and everything. The tome of Strahd is this the knowledge of ancient may help you understand a foe. You're needing these items to defeat the enemy at the end. But so that was in the high in a place of dizzying heights that all loathe to travel. The road winds ever upward, and the rocks themselves live here. That's where the tome is. And then Irina, as you were told, that's when the Burgermeister got really tense in the carriage ride, because he knew like this was his daughter that was being the location was being read, and the Madame Eva let you know she was in the chapel, which is actually where we are currently, where we're going to pick up, and that the the mythical weapon needed to defeat the vampire Strahd would be found in his very own crypt. She relayed that this was an ill omen, and this is the very heart of darkness, his home, his source. It's the center of his life, the one place to which he must return. So that's where the weapon happens to be. I do need to retcon one thing. I think it was Jay's character who was hopping up like the bat, right? And to get the views inside the chapel. And I read something about a hunched figure over the figurine. And I think we conflated it, and I didn't say no, that the hunched figure was the figurine. And it was actually supposed to be like there was a hunched figure at the altar, like holding on to the figurine, like reaching up toward it. So that's a bit of a story bit there that we'll go. But yeah, and so this is where we pick up. We have the survivors made their way around and took a tour of the courtyard at Castle Ravenloft and did not find too much going on. I was gonna drop in something, but nobody went out to the overlook, and Will correctly was like, let's we keep getting away from the chapel. Let's
focused.
Yeah. So we made a clean sweep anyway, checked the perimeter, and then made it inside. Had a brief interaction with a projection, an illusory Strahd at the bench of the pipe organ, playing his emo tones, and then gave you what was seemingly a warm welcome, but quickly turned cold as the illusion dropped and the wind swept away all the light in the room with from the chandeliers, and the bountiful feast that was set forth or laid forth beforehand, just in a just whoosh, along with the light in the room. But then I think we were able to cast light on a couple of items, if I remember. So,
Yes.
And I think we made our way down the hallway into the chapel and approached the altar. And I think that's where we're going to pick up right there. So, yeah.
Just to confirm, that's the hallway off to the left of the statues they're in. That was where we came down into the chapel area, right?
Right. There was ornamental statues of, humanoid sized statues, not like moving gargoyles or anything.
Yep. I was just because I remember them all looking at us, but for some reason I was thinking we had left the chapel, gone down this hallway, and we ended in that big room with the 4 pillars at the base of the stairs. But I think I'm misremembering, so I was just double checking.
Mm-hmm. And there is a hunched figure at the altar here.
Right. So to go back, as you would have entered through the brass doors, the altar with the clandestine spotlight going down onto it. Indeed, you would have seen his back would have been toward you, but a cloaked figure, a large man, reaching out with both hands, grasping this the subject of the spotlight there.
Okay. Excuse me. I believe that's ours.
Yeah, no response.
I'll sort of sidle up slowly, like half the distance, and say it again a little louder. Excuse me. Excuse me. Is that can we have that?
Now that you're close proximity, we're gonna say somewhere between 5-10 feet, whatever. The light beaming down does show enough of the rest of the figure that you notice there's a lot of dust on this guy, as much as the altar and steps around him.
Do I sense that he's dead, or a pile of bones inside a robe?
Shall we use the ceremonial stick to poke the body?
I have a Yeah. What do I have a 10-foot pole in my crawling kit?
I do have a pointy stick / staff in my inventory. I could use to poke him.
Yeah. Can you poke him? Poke him with that.
Yeah, I got this.
I will. I will just circle around over here this way.
It's, it's finally my time to shine. All right, yeah, I'm gonna poke the thing with my staff.
As you don't have to make a check.
Nope.
As soon as the end makes contact with the back, it doesn't like poke a hole through the cloak, but the cloak gives in and pushes the armor up, and as soon as it does, it like it unhinges something that's been like locked for a long time with this, or like the kinks, the armor. You know how it settles, and if it hadn't been moved for a long time, it would kind of just like whatever. So you push it from the back, and from the top down, this thing starts to just fall apart and collapse in place.
So I absolutely, like, as soon as I felt it start to give, I would push harder. Just like knock this thing all over.
Nice. So
and
yeah,
I would
if
definitely
you're...
want to rummage through the remains.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's just a dead person.
I mean, yeah, that's smart.
Just a dead body, no big deal.
No, so as what is his name? The little guy, Goblin.
Thanks. Yep.
Shanks. As Shanks is like, well, shanking. Perfect. He's sitting there and he starts to do his namesake and making mincemeat of the. I mean, not easily done because it's just bones. The bones are just dust underneath. So that quickly just becomes like a huge dust cloud, and that beam of light coming down. It's like really prominent in the whole area. You're fighting through just like what the dust of what used to be this adventurer guy. Govern up and everybody like
coughing to my tam o' shanter, just
it's very very Big Lebowski, Donnie's funeral. It's just the ashes going over. Oh god. But something heavy falls down from the it falls from the you could tell it was in the crux of this guy somehow with his grip, and hits the altar, then the floor beneath you makes a loud thud. And it is a mace.
Ooh.
Da-da-da.
I'm like picking up with both hands, be like, this thing's heavy, but I think it's good.
Nice. So you pick it up, and the light in the room is really, really prominent. Like I know we cast light on some objects or whatever, but like now that you're this close to the beam, the spotlight, it's really unnecessary. But just for you, as soon as Shanks picks up the mace, the light just like drains from the room for a second from his perspective, and then comes back to normal. But he just feels like a faint whisper from the mace as he's holding it, and it's a mace of terror.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a thing in
It's
ShadowDark?
just like, somebody hit the dimmer switch, but the mace is talking to me.
Thanks.
Okay, Grandpa, put down the bottle. No.
I imagine with my 9 strength, I can like barely lift this thing with 2 hands. Is there a rule for being able to use weapons you're not proficient in, or?
Maybe now, not at level 0, but
Yeah.
let me look.
I'm gonna poke around for a second. Otherwise, if any of you guys can use a mace, I definitely can't use it effectively. Although one of I think Will's playing something that might be able to use it. I don't know if Cliff or Miguel
Will's a
can.
priest. Yeah.
Will's a
No,
priest, yeah.
Cliff is happy with his short sword.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think
That's the thing.
is his Rowan character a priest?
I believe
It might
Rowan
be,
is
yeah.
a priest.
I think he is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if a strength requirement is a thing, then my strength would definitely be too
Uh-huh.
low.
It doesn't say anything
Although,
about
I believe the
strength, but
strength
it does say like which weapons you can use though.
Yeah.
Seems fine. And on the like the weapon itself, is there like does it say strength specifically? Maybe that would be.
Usually it says like melee or range, or it's got a few like keys and stuff. I was more worried like
Right.
Can you just not use weapons you're not proficient in, or do you just like not add any bonuses or anything? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terribly important. I can kind of like review here as we're going along. I just figured like, hey, we've got this thing. Can we use it at the moment?
Yeah. So yeah, on page 37, it looks like on the properties column, if it has F, I think that's finesse. That's why dagger. It's the only one that sticks out because it's melee. Everything else that's melee is, I think, strength. But
yeah.
But if someone like needs to use it, like we can reflavor it. It could be the dagger of terror, or
It does look like a priest can wield it. Fun fact.
It's the weapon of requirement.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, after all this, dust starts to, well, I guess at the peak of it, as soon as Shanks is like, starts to like check out this mace, everyone else, like it's sufficient to make everyone like cough to the point where, I mean, we want to roll for it, but like, and as everyone's coughing, oh God, what did you do? You notice that there's another voice in the room coughing on the other side of the altar. There's like someone else coughing.
And we can't see this person?
Oh, you can walk behind the altar. You can easily. It's just like a
yeah. Someone crouched behind it, or
just hidden behind. It's like a huge altar, and you guys have pretty much just been on one side of it. It's just someone's hunched back there.
I was kind of trying to circle around anyway to kind of get a look at the front of this hunched figure before he collapsed. So I'm probably in a good position. I can peek around and see what's back there.
Perfect. Yeah. You notice the coughing coming from like the tablecloth, the very thick tablecloths, ceremonial back there. Someone is underneath there. Someone's there.
Okay. I quickly do like some hand motions to Shanks and like get underneath there, like, and like completely unintelligible hand motions. Like I'm
I'm still coughing into my hat.
I'm
so
doing
like,
this.
just like I try to like mimic your hand movements. Like, are we dancing? What's going on here? What?
Wait, what? Yeah.
What?
There's somebody under the table.
What table?
And I'm like, what are you doing over there?
There's somebody under the altar.
Do you want me to get him? Because I will.
No, just there. Hold on. I'm gonna sneak up, or I'm gonna go up to the altar and like lift the tablecloth and see who's under there. You said it's a big altar, so like, am I gonna be like face to face with whoever's under there if I lift up the there's probably a word for the cloth that like
I know, right?
Shroud.
Like,
Shroud.
specific shroud. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, we'll find out. So yeah, do you lift it up?
Yeah, I lift it up.
So yeah, you
Slowly,
whisk it away, and another wave of dust like kind of flies off in this direction now, and yeah, as soon as you do, the light hits her finally, and it's a young woman, and I gave you guys a portrait right in the carriage. That's the other night?
I don't believe so. Nope. I don't remember seeing a portrait.
No, there was an old guy with a young his underage bride or something. It was
so there's
an old guy and a young girl who was like doing yeah. I had questions.
Yeah, I'm getting the knights confused also. I thought I gave you a locket that had his daughter's portrait in it in the carriage, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you did tell us about the locket. Like we kind of painted this like mental picture here. We'd actually see the locket like visually,
Right,
like,
right.
We saw it in character. We did not see it in person what
Perfect.
this locket looked like.
Oh, that's fine. So you did see it though. I'm like, am I crazy? So Yes, the Burgermeister, as he was, lamenting his tale of his daughter and how she got kidnapped, and cut back to that scene. Yes, the bastard he took my daughter, and he has a sick notion that she is the reincarnation of his love from when he was alive, and when he was alive, his brother, much younger, more handsome than him, even though Sharad was an accomplished general in his life. His brother showed up with his beautiful wife, or betrothed, rather, and Strahd, in a fit of jealousy, made a pact with possibly the devil himself and committed the most heinous crime you can, crime of the flesh and of family. He slew his own brother, and ate of his flesh, and thus became Strahd. And when his betrothed Tatiana when she witnessed what had occurred, she, overwhelmed with grief, threw herself from the bridge of Ravenloft down to the depths, taking her own life. And this bastard took my daughter, thinking it's his Tatiana.
And her name is Irina.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So
I put the cloth back down. I say, it's just a girl. Let's go.
Yes.
It's just some girl. Let's move on.
She doesn't have fangs.
Shanks would just kind of shrug, but I would want to check out. So the body that just crumpled down, were there any any bones that weren't completely turned to dust, or was it just okay?
Yeah,
I feel like I
should. Oh, go.
Oh no, go ahead. What were you gonna say? I feel like okay, so having something loose that I can hold in my hand seems like a valuable thing to do. So I would take a bone, just oh hey, this one's intact, and I'll just kind of toss it into a pocket or something.
Nice. Yeah. I think would be better. There's some ceremonial candlesticks, brass. It would be probably better. The bones are mostly dust after that.
Just, my God, man, pick up something valuable.
Look at that.
What are you doing with bones?
It was there, and then it wasn't. So I guess it wasn't.
Look, get this silver candlestick. You can sell this.
All right.
In your pocket.
All right. I grabbed the candlestick. Ooh, now I've got two weapons. Where's Colonel Mustard? I got this. And it was was that body in armor that was in the cloak that we knocked over?
It's
something about armor.
I thought there was something about it kind of clanging over here.
Yeah, bandit armor.
Make a wisdom check.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, right. I can do that in the screen because I put my character sheet online now, and I'm gonna make my wisdom check right now. Boop. Wait. Shoot, I thought I could just. Okay, there it is. Did it roll? 14.
Yeah. Now that the dust is settling, and once you remove the cape, that really does a lot there, and. Amidst the dust and broken bones, there is a full set of plate armor.
Oh. I'm gonna put the helmet on and be like, "This is a bit too big for me. Can anybody else use this?"
You notice? Does anybody start picking it up?
Other than the helmet, no. I was just I just put the hat on for a second.
The helmet, you notice, is black now that you maybe brush the dust off, and it's black underneath, and it has intricate carvings, kind of sinister looking all around it.
Oh no. Does it react in any way when I put it on?
Roll a d6.
All right. Shoot, I keep wanting to grab my actual dice that are sitting next to me. That's a 2, sir.
Not right now.
Okay, all right. I'm going to take the helmet back off then, since I definitely can't wear this thing effectively. But I'm going to make a note that we found this full plate here, so if our fourth party member stops staring off into NPC land at the moment, maybe he could use it later.
He's watching the World Series in the corner.
He's got one of those like mini TVs from like the 90s. Just.
But there perhaps
Hey, you need this? Is this good for you?
in the future in another realm.
You get cartoons on that thing?
So from underneath the table, after hello, the woman starts to crawl out from underneath.
Like, I assume we all recognize her as Arena.
Yeah.
Like, oh, your dad's looking for you. You gotta go. You can't play in the castle anymore. You gotta go home. It's past curfew, I think. He's not happy.
The woman starts to get to her. She starts to stand up, and it's difficult at first. She's like on her hands and knees, and goes up to like the the kneeling position, and it's really having a tough time and kind of like wobbling, a little woozy, like her equilibrium's affected. And she finally gets to her feet and turns around, very disoriented, and like her hair's all jacked up, and eyes are like makeup smeared everywhere, and she's really not very lucid right now. Hello, who are you? She's just kind of aimlessly wandering around.
She's drunk.
Is there can we tell what her deal is?
Maybe make a intelligence check.
Sure. This is gonna go well for me, I'm sure. A 9.
Which character?
Miguel.
Miguel.
I have a -1, so.
So Miguel, what's her deal? Well, still very confused. You can't get a good read. All you can tell is, I mean, like you said earlier, kind of drunk looking. I mean, it does look like that a little bit. But as she comes into the light, she's just like she's really confused, and she keeps like motioning toward her head, and then that kind of goes down to her neck, her hand, and then she's really indicating like something around her neck. And as the light hits it just a certain way, you guys are close enough, you see like 2 big holes in her neck, a bite mark.
Oh. Do we know what that means? We assume.
It's a hickey.
So I think even though we started peasants, we have come into contact with all these magic items that have infused your characters with the souls of dozens of fallen adventurers before you in this realm, whose spirits were now tied to these items and armor and weapons, and so there is a vengeful fury that is not yours, but you welcome it.
Oh my God, she's been bitten by a vampire.
That's not what I thought, but I think you're right. I think you're spot on the money there. I think that's 100% what's going on. Guys, my spirits are so disappointed in me.
I have the spirits of many dead adventurers inside me.
It's okay.
So I know that this is a vampire bite.
I think I just have indigestion.
Yeah, as soon as you see those 2 marks, it's like PTSD. Everyone has these infused, and everyone all of a sudden gets these like incomprehensible. They're all happening at once, but like flashes of the moment of death from that very bite mark from your previous lives, and it's always just a horrifying looking back at you, very animalistic, sometimes human but deformed, sometimes a giant bat, but always just ferocious and going for the neck. And so just as these dozens of experiences flash before you, they like, oh God, Very, very jarring.
Cliff slaps himself. Get the hold of yourself, Cliff. Do you think that her father will still want her in this condition?
I didn't say he wouldn't want her, so maybe.
Okay, because I'm not bothering if there's no reward
Like
anymore because she's been
Okay.
turned or something.
Yeah, but doesn't like okay, if like somebody bit her, doesn't she also start biting people? Isn't that the thing? I thought that was how that
She
worked.
seems like she's a bit out of it.
Well, no.
Can you? Can I? I'm gonna like check her teeth. Does she have sharp teeth?
Yeah, go ahead. She is not gonna fight back if you try to like go up and check her.
I do. I do like a little. like I'm looking at a horse.
Yeah.
Just
So
Inspecting a.
yeah, exactly. Careful not to just run up in there with your thumb.
You're gonna like touch her? What's wrong with you?
It's like, oop, got me. Oh shit. No. So you're in there.
I'm just trying to look at her teeth.
And you're able to push her gum up, and aside from having just a very nice set of teeth for medieval times, no fangs, no prominent fangs.
No fangs.
Yep.
See, she's perfectly safe. She seems
All
a
right.
little out of it.
so got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had some rope. We could use it to tie her up and bring her with us. Except I left my rope tied to the gate. So, anybody else got some rope?
I may have some rope.
While he's looking around for his rope, is there like any? So I imagine I've got this silver candelabra that I'm kind of holding between myself and this possible vampire girl. But are there any sort of like religious symbols or anything in this altar church area that I can, maybe get some cross out in front of me, like holy symbol-ish?
Yes. You are looking at it's I'm using Catholic as my reference. That's what I so a very like a packed, ready to go Sunday service, like the Sunday mass. It's like every piece of decoration you can imagine is out there from this religion. Yeah, I don't want to pinpoint a religion. But
whatever
yes.
whatever the Strahd equivalent of a
Right.
cross would be, I
the
would like
non-offensive. Yeah.
It's just a big T, guys. It's fine.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, I will grab that just in case, cause vampire bad. Is there any wine by chance? Cause if there's so much all the other stuff, like I will also take that.
So if
Any wine under the altar for like
Right.
services.
As soon as you look intuitively to look for those things, there are goblets and there are glasses and there is a storage place where that would have happened, but it's like centuries unused.
Pwned. Wait. Centuries unused or centuries empty?
Well, both.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
probably
I'm just checking. I was like,
unused came first, and then the empty
Yeah.
eventually.
it's just double checking. If it's been aged, it might be like this is some good stuff. All right, but yeah, I will take a holy symbol of some sorts just to be the safe side.
I mean, there's also
anyone have a
make
mirror?
sure Miguel make sure he takes his holy symbol out of his shirt and
yeah. So Miguel
Does
has it.
anyone
I was
have
about
a
to say, did
mirror?
anyone grab the figurine? Or
I thought I grabbed it.
Okay.
That was before we had the whole.
Yeah, I
hunter
thought
figure thing.
I thought Cliff had grabbed it too. Yeah.
Cool.
I will grab it now if it is still up for grabs.
Cool.
But I was going to ask if anyone has a mirror.
I just start
could see-
rummaging
We
through my
could do
backpack.
one
just
last
trying to
check
figure
would be to see if this young girl casts a reflection.
Oh, nice.
I do not have a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Make
I
a
tried
wisdom
polishing
check.
out the candlestick real quick.
If you don't
It's
have
not
it on
part
your
of the
person,
standard
make
gear.
a wisdom check to see if you can find something.
If you rub my chainmail a lot, perhaps it would be shiny enough to become a mirror.
Yeah. I don't know if it would. I don't know if I would totally help Cliff look around for something
9.
passable.
So, no like mirrors on the wall, but you've just done like an assessment, like you guys got up there and rummaged through everything, and when you were like the wine glasses and everything and the holy symbols, there was a platter up there, like a large platter, and unlike the cutlery from the dining hall, there's a lot of silver here on this altar here.
So yeah, I pull a piece of the silver out of the bag where I've already stashed it, and I hold it up to see if she casts a reflection.
Nice. So yeah, you grab this and you're able to angle it. You're still getting that good light, the spotlight coming in, and you check, you see yourself just to orient, and then you edge up next to her, and sure enough, you're doing like a selfie, and you're both in the reflection, and she seems to move with it when she's reactive to it. So
Okay. Yeah, I think she must simply be like a snack of some kind, or she hasn't become a vampire.
You said there's a lot of silver on the altar?
from just the candlesticks and goblets, there's like silver, gold. They're like everything's very nice.
Okay. I didn't know if there was any like sharp stabbing related cutlery or implements.
Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. It would be like, so think Easter Sunday, or well, I mean, I could say what it actually, it's like a wedding, like something big happening here. And
Sure.
so anything that would be there.
Would Miguel have any idea if silver had any significance when it came to vampires?
So now that you've spent some time in the castle and with your items, and everyone we're gonna say everyone kind of shared that little PTSD moment from the fang marks on her neck, and had the flashbacks, like their own versions of those. Like, so everyone had a different version of the montage or whatever, and indeed that was a recurring theme for the adventurers, was like to find something silver. Like, it seems to be the only thing that can do damage against him and his kind, actually, any of his undead in the castle.
Okay. So you said there was like maybe some like a steak knife or something.
Yeah, I'll
the
give you
altar?
guys like the equivalent of, we already got the Mace of Terror, so there's that one, and then go ahead and roll, I'll say 1d4 if we're looking for little goodies.
I just want like a little stabby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I rolled
kinda
a
like-
1.
A 1. So you find one like suitable, if your character is like good at a dagger, that's the most convenient to do. If not, then I mean, we could do like an improvised weapon situation where you could still use it as an attack, and roll damage.
I'll take a dagger.
The way my logic is, like, a normal great axe will do less damage to a vampire than like a silver fork. So
Yeah. So
I
if
will
I
take
can
a
just
fork.
have like the equivalent of a silver dagger,
yeah.
Okay.
I'll take a silver fork.
I am happy
I'll
with
take a
my
silver
blunt
spoon.
candelabra. Okay. So, question: do we want to tie her up and leave her here, or tie her up and take her with us?
Take her with us.
Okay.
Why am I talking like you?
What?
Take her with us. We're gonna
Why are
take
you
her with
talking
us.
like me?
It is,
It's like
it is
not
so
mocking
easy
you, I
to pick
promise.
up the accent of the goblin.
it's very contagious.
You're stressing me out.
The goblin.
I'm stressed out.
Your energy is very stressful.
You're both stressing me out. Schönlevile does not like this. Let us go.
All right, where are we heading? You've got a few options. There's
Yeah.
So, Cliff, I got an idea. Okay, so we're both looking for treasure, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And treasure's heavy, right?
Right.
You
I
don't
believe
carry
so.
heavy things upstairs because they're heavy. There's some stairs going down over there. Do we want to go to the basement and check out and see if we can find some good stuff?
First of all,
Um,
this is silly logic. You put the valuables where they will be the safest.
Yeah, downstairs in the basement because they're heavy.
Cliff-
Like then you gotta carry them back upstairs. That's
Cliff thinks
But
that
you
because
would
he
have to
didn't
bring
think of this
them back
idea, it's obviously wrong. So
Both
he
of
says,
you
no,
are
we're gonna
so silly.
go upstairs.
Let us work from the top to the bottom. This seems like the best idea, I think.
all right.
I agree.
We
I
should check
agree
those
with
statues for like
here.
weird eyes again, though.
Left or right?
You are more than welcome to
to
check all the statues.
Do we want to go the curved staircase or the? Yeah, okay, that works.
Ooh.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
just pointing where they are. There's
yeah.
there's a couple of entrances or exits. Sorry.
Maybe I'm biased, but I kind of have. I think I've got. I've got a preference for the curve.
Spiral.
Okay, you can have this one this time, Shanks.
Can I ask you guys to do me the tiniest favor? I opened up Roll20 in a different different thingy.
I think we're seeing the effects of whatever she's trying to tell us.
Oh no! Oh no! Lacey, no!
I think we know how the story ends.
Okay. I was hoping by swapping to not Chrome that would alleviate the taxing issue,
Right.
but that does not seem to be the case. So
What if you watch it on YouTube? Is that less taxing, even though it's a few seconds behind?
Oh, that's a good question.
that's
Because
a
you'd
good
still
point.
have like the same view of the
I don't-
map as
maybe.
everybody.
I don't know. Let's find out.
That's right. Make sure it's muted.
Let me close it
Yep.
to another window. Yeah,
While she's
yeah,
figuring that out, Sean, just a real quick thing. Shanks would not be happy about these weird, creepy statues that keep watching us. So I think as we kind of like went through towards that staircase, he grabbed like the shroud and the cloak and tried to like toss it over either of these sets of armor as we walk up.
Five whole people are watching us. Crazy.
That is, you guys are in the stairs. It's like K17. Jeez Louise. So this is where we're going. All right, cool. The girl is with us, tied up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So she's so out of
Yeah,
it.
she's tied up. She's
I'm envisioning
just-
like the not the is it 300 the movie the Zack Snyder with the Oracle or whatever they had the young girls who would like drug them and then they would prophesy the premonitions or whatever, but there's like a scene where they're like on opium or whatever dancing and seeing all these visions, and that's pretty much the state she's in. Like there's this I'll add that her loose fitting clothing as she jostles around when you guys are like tying her up or whatever, it almost like there's a hint of like an underwater effect with her hair and her clothes.
Oh.
Subtle, but it's there.
Interesting. Okay. So, but she's mobile, right? She's
Semi.
She's not. So what I'm picturing actually is not so much like hands bound, but maybe, like a toddler leash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little rope around the waist, maybe, or around the wrist, so that we can kind of tug her along and get her to, so she knows the direction to go. It's not so that she's, she's ambulatory and she is, but needs direction.
no. Yeah, I love that. That'll keep her from falling into the gorilla enclosure. It'll be perfect.
Yeah. Or wandering onto the wrong airplane or something.
Right. So yes, this arched room opens into a vast chamber to the east and a huge circular staircase to the west. There are alcoves in the north and south walls of this room, and 8-foot-tall shadowy figures lurk in the cold, dark confines of both alcoves. The figures' muscular stone arms hold bright blades, and black shadows fall across the features of their face. And so Shanks would have not liked that and thrown his.
Yeah, because it's just like, oh, we're gonna give you the parrot treatment and just toss a blanket over you. Do those weapons look like they can be removed there from the statues, or are they just kind of like holding on to like decorative dealios?
Let me real quick. Go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Decorative dealio.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, if there's something we could use on these statues, like why not be like, all right, this is, you know, we might need this later.
I just like your
7.
terminology. That's it.
So you're looking at it, and they appear like overgrown, like novelty size. They're like way too big to be wielded. Looking more ornamental and clunky than like actually usable. But I will.
All right.
Check something real quick. Oh, okay then. Very well. Okay, so we're looking at a staircase. Are we going up or down? I think up, right? Up.
I think we set it up. Yep, we're going up.
Up we go.
Going up.
Up.
Going up.
Yep. So
Moving on up.
All right, I'm looking at my map. All right. Okay, 18, and then that spills out into 27. We make our way to the top of not the top, but the so first of all, as you start to climb, there are torches in the staircase and the stairwell, and every now and then, so that's like as soon as the light fades from one, the next one starts to pick up, and so this kind of evenly lit, and you start to make a few turns, and it's like, good God, like where are we going? Where's this going? It's like it's a healthy climb up there, hike.
Okay.
And you get up to the next. You finally get to the next floor, 50 feet later, and the light from the next room. Actually, I shouldn't say that. You finally come up to a floor, like an exit to the stairwell. The stairwell does continue, but this is a new area that's open.
Okay.
These torches. Sorry, real quick about the torches on the walls. Were they like lighting up as we passed them, or were they just
that's
kind
what
of
I
like
thought,
already
too.
lit? Yeah.
They were faintly lit. They weren't visible from the chapel when you were in there, but as soon as you entered the stairwell, it was a little bit ahead. You don't know for sure, like you didn't see it come on, but that might be possible.
Okay. Well, I'd kind of like to take one down, but I kind of want to know how long they've been burning already. So I don't know if I can investigate that a little bit, or if it'd be possible to even take those from the walls, because I imagine
I
light
could
just kind
cast
of
light on
worn off at
something.
this point. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I think the light spreads will probably worn off at this point. I figure, hey, there's a torch already here. Why not grab one of these guys?
Yeah. First, make an intelligence check.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally, something I might be good at. Theoretically, I'm good at. Oh, there we go. 18.
So
Yeah, nice job.
it looks like it's a well-used torch, but it's like a I don't want to say decorative, like a functional like permanent torch in an iron sconce, and it looks very similar to the ones that you saw in the dining hall from before that got whooshed out by the magic.
Yeah. Can we just pull those up to Wisconsin and take it with us, or?
Yeah. Do you do that? You grab it. Yeah. So go ahead and you.
Pretty much a goblin thing. Hey, this thing could be useful. I'm going to take that.
Yeah. So you grab it and
So I will totally be like, all right, we're going to this room. We're going to take this torch with me.
you pull it out, but as soon as it's out of its sconce, the light just snuffs out on the end of it. You're just holding a.
Okay. I put it back in the sconce.
Lights back up.
I take it back out again.
No light.
Guys, I think we need to take the sconce with us. Can anybody pry this out?
Shanks, do you have something you would like me to cast a light upon?
Yeah, actually, I'll hold out the torch. I'll take it on the sconce again, and it'll go out. I'll hand it to you.
Okay, one moment. Let me see what this looks like. 1 second. Am I stupid? I think this is a level 1 thing. Hold on one moment.
So it's like an 11.
Yeah, I want to double check though. I don't want to like say it's. Oh god. Okay, yeah, it is a 1. Great.
It's only like real bad news if you roll a 1. That's the only.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, you have light for an hour.
There you go.
Let's set a
Sweet.
timer.
All right.
But yeah, as soon as she lights that up, then you're good. No problem.
All right. Yep. Then I just take the torch with us. Then perfect. We should come back for that sconce though.
Are we like gonna like hop off on this floor or keep going, keep ascending?
That's a good question. What do you guys want to do?
Let us go to the top. All the way to the top.
shit.
Let's go all the way. Why not? Is
No,
problem?
I'm down.
What is the girl doing?
Following you. I mean, going up the stairs is a little difficult. She's still following, but it's like, you know, the pace you guys want to go at, she's just having a hard time keeping up.
Okay. Up.
Up. Nice.
Imagine Rowan can carry her. It's fine.
I know that the next level is surely where the treasure is.
Yes, the treasure will be in the next level.
I still think it's downstairs, but I'm going along. It'll be fine.
Woo, we're sending so quickly.
This can
This is
only
exciting.
go well.
The 2 nights y'all have done such wildly different. It's awesome. Wildly
I
different.
kind of
choices.
love that.
So in addition to like the
I know how
randomized, go ahead.
I know how much of a chaos agent Corey is, so I'm just like, and I haven't watched any of the other ones. So I can't wait to go back and watch that at some point and be like, what
Completely
really dumb
different.
shit did he do? Yeah, because like I said, I know how much of a chaos agent Corey is, so I just want to I desperately want to know what kind of dumb shit he got you guys into.
2 of Alex's characters died on the first roll, and then
Oh no!
all 4 eventually through at the end, and then he had to roll 2 new. So he went through 6 characters total.
What a freaking bummer.
Completely different. The only thing you guys have shared so far is the fact that there were Strahd zombies on the bridge, but the number was different and everything around it was different. And
Oh.
so anyway, yes, we keep going. We're going up. And the
Going up.
next thing
Let us
is-
keep going.
Everybody's going to the top. Everybody going to the top.
as we actually,
Otto,
want that too.
what noise are you making?
this. So once you get to here,
Yeah.
oh my bad, that was a little secret guy. Yep.
We-
We open up
we
into a
don't-
new. So once again, kind of, you guys have the option to either. It's a new floor, and this one was 40 feet, so a little bit less of a hike this time. And once again, you find yourself you could get off here or keep ascending.
What if we get off here? Is it like a corridor, a door?
So what you see right now is an ancient hall choked with spider webs. If you were to get off like right here.
How far does this go up?
Let me make this sense. Their dusty forms hide the very walls and ceiling. The webs are broken by a single cleared path down the center of the room. How high does it go up? Like the ceiling?
How ahead does this stairs go up?
Make an
down?
intelligence check.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Because we saw it from outside, right?
Yeah.
The tower and stuff, so we have some idea.
Yeah. And I think the tower's high enough, like the storm clouds were, touching it.
I have a good feeling. Oh,
Go ahead. Sorry, Jay.
I have a good feeling about this floor.
I rolled a 17, but I have a -1, so 16.
So yeah, you you guys got a great, especially this group, because you went around the whole building. So you definitely got a good handle on the dimensions, and
you don't know stinking front door.
Yeah, especially since you gone to the front, all the way to the back of the chapel, and then back, and kind of double back. You got a great. You're like a Roomba putting together the layout. But yeah, now that you've been spiraling upward in this moment, you realize that does appear to be like the main spire. You feel like you're in what you saw from the outside, like the tallest peak, the tallest spire. You are apparently in that.
Well, I had good vibes from this tower, guys.
Or part of it, at least. One of them.
Yeah. I don't suppose there's any sort of like plaque or anything on the wall that says like what's on this floor, like a mall, like you are here thing, like
level 3 cryogenics.
Right. No, just an ancient hall with spiderwebs everywhere.
Spider webs.
Um,
But you
you guys
said
wanna
a clear path down the middle.
This hall ends at a pair of bronze doors of highly ornate design.
I like the look of those doors. I like the look of those doors. I say we get off here.
works for me. I'm tired of climbing. These stairs are awful. They're so
I'm
weird.
really tired of climbing. What is this?
I've got small legs and the stairs are huge.
Oh, that's true.
Well,
Yeah,
perhaps you need more exercise, little goblin man.
The goblins are extra fatigued.
Do we have a torch that's lit, or are we?
We
navigating
do,
by
because I
a
stole
light
it from the
spell?
wall, and then Lacey cast light on it for me.
Just you, Shanks. You go first and use that torch to, clear away some of the spider webs.
All right, I got this. Of course, it's not lit because we're just using the light spell. But yeah, I'll totally just kind of start just wrapping the
He just
sticking the
starts
torch out.
swatting
It's
them.
just wrapping him around the thing like
No, Shanks. I meant to burn them. Burn them.
I got. It's not lit. It's just glowing. What do you expect?
Is it a pleasure to burn, Shanks?
I mean,
okay,
oh wait, hold on. I think I could light it too. Okay, all right, I'm gonna try this, guys. We're gonna see if it's gonna work. I'll try to light the torch that. So it's it's got the light spell on it, and then I'll also light it on fire.
Yeah.
You're wasting one of my light casts? How rude of you.
I mean, I figure I can do both things then. It can glow and also be burny.
How dare you? I'm so offended.
All right. All right, but yeah, then I'll light the torch and burn the cobwebs.
I cannot believe this treatment.
I feel like my goblin brain would also keep an eye out for like trip wires or any sort of like floor nonsense. Like, maybe use my pokey stick to poke around and be like, if this is a treasure door, it's probably trapped. So
I'm keeping an eye out for spiders.
I'd be wary.
I am looking for anything to glorify my goddess.
Are you guys cool with going theater of their mind, or do you want to keep going to these ISO maps?
You're doing a good job describing stuff.
I have
As long as I pay attention.
Yeah.
Because I
Look,
don't think
I
they
only-
add a ton, like showing the map.
I just like the maps because they're pretty. Like, I don't necessarily need them for spatial things.
They're
I mean,
cool
there's some good art from these,
they're
these old
amazing.
modules.
No, they're
so,
great.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'll keep.
That sounds like a real case of I have ADHD and I want to look at shiny things, but also it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Aw, Lacey, you get me.
Steve, I'm in the same boat. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I want to look at the map, which is why I keep trying to use the map, but like, GD if it doesn't make the gameplay hard because it just turns me into a robot.
Exactly. Here's my counterpoint: is like just if you're seeing, and I'm not doing like dynamic lighting or anything, so you're not using it like a torch effectively. So if you're seeing like a million rooms, you're gonna be like, well, what's this? What's that? What's that over there? What's this over here?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's gonna go on forever. So I'd rather, not railroad, but like I'd rather just keep it to what they wanted you to hear about the room, because this is all,
Look,
Well, and I can always test my tablet at some point to see if that will load a map.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, I gotta say, Sean, I'm a very honest goblin. So if I see something I want to go after, I'm just gonna go that direction.
Yeah.
Like I will follow my little goblin-y heart where I want to go. You know, map be damned. So.
Well, I meant more for
Honest,
like
read impulsive.
because like player, you're gonna see something that like there's no way the character would know that's over there, and like you know
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so we're cleaning the cobwebs off, and you're able to burn them off pretty effectively. Although the ceilings are like 40 feet tall, so you know to a certain extent.
You know, you know, at least on the general vicinity, it's
Exactly.
fine.
Like the first 4 feet, great job.
You're gonna have to toss me.
But yeah, at the other end of this hallway is a similar quality to the chapel doors, just different size, equally ornate, and yeah.
I will inspect the doors.
There you go. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Ooh. Bit of rolling hot.
So that's
Rolling
just hidden. Oh, 22. Jeez. Okay. I can't read any. I don't think it was supposed to be locked. So yeah. This is unlike the chapel you just came from, where it seemed like you had just stumbled upon like some ancient tomb or something like no one had seen in thousands of years. This area, despite the cobwebs, the door itself has been recently used, and there seems to be like the evidence at the bottom where the sweeping motion had occurred, and around the handles they're pretty clean, free of dust.
Okay. Let's see. So the doors open outwards, I guess. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
That's what you're implying. Can we listen to see if there's anything on the other side, or just see if we hear anything?
Go ahead. We don't have to roll for it. As you lean down, I think I made an error, but it's okay. We're gonna roll with it. As you lean down and start listening, there is a bit of a snapping and crackling, like a crackling behind there. Pop, 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 pop.
Like a roaring fire,
A
stone hearth
Yes.
with a couple of glasses of port brandy poured, waiting for us. Ooh, that sounds very cozy in there. Wait a second, weren't we looking for a warm, cozy fire?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I will open the doors.
Da-da-da. As soon as you open the doors, a distant So,
No, guys, we triggered a cutscene. I forgot to save.
and yeah, my cutscenes is confusing because it's back and forth between Gary Oldman and Tim Curry, so it's very confusing. It's very the vibes are way off. So this new room, this smoky room, lies behind. Well, I guess I kind of whatever. You're kind of not supposed to be where you are right now. It's fine.
Clearly.
There is from the other side, on the other side of this room, you can, now that the doors are open, the crackling does clear that it's a fire. It's a big roaring fire behind this the other side of this room that you're on. The fittings, glinting. Damn it, because it's all. The whole flavor text is you're supposed to be on the other side of this, so I'm trying to reverse engineer this. Do
you want us to go around the other side of the room so that way it's easier?
No. It's funnier this way because it's like you're already in the anyway. So on your end, there are iron sconces to your left and right as you enter this room, and then fire on the other end. So as if like a obstacle you don't have to go through. And attached to the east wall, yep, there's those sconces. The southernmost sconce holds a torch with an intricate metal base. The other is empty. A skeleton of a man lies against the wall in broken plate armor. His right hand is on his throat, while his left hand holds the matching torch from the empty sconce.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make it a skeleton of a goblin, just to.
Oh, skeleton of a goblin.
Now,
Hmm.
so at your feet, and it's catching the light of the fire before you at the other end of this room. There are bits of gold and silver and copper coins scattered all around a closed chest. And the
I
fittings,
told you.
yeah, the fittings on the chest tell of a great workmanship.
I smell a trap. The door wasn't locked. You always put the money behind locked doors.
Let's see. Is the torch that the skeleton is holding? It's not lit, right?
Right. And neither
Right,
is the other one. It's the only
Neither
light.
is the other one.
Right.
Okay. And then, well, first of all, let's get this loot. What are we talking about here?
Yeah. So if we spend some time to pilfer, the chest is unlocked. It opens easily. Here we go. Perfect. So do you open the chest?
Yeah.
Perfect. So as soon as you
For
open
who?
the chest,
For me or for you?
you know, everybody in the room, everybody needs to make a con save
No.
as
Oh, no.
a mysterious gas
That's
Oh no.
starts to spray out from the chest.
Rip.
Oh no.
I might be dead.
Con save. Okay, that's
I think
no bonus. Ooh, nice. Oh, Shanks.
Ooh.
that's a 3.
Okay. Everybody else? Oh, got it. Was that 19 for
Cliff.
Cliff? Okay. Lacey,
Yep.
what do you got?
6.
All right. Shank.
What about the girl? What about the girl? Does the girl seem affected?
So good
Listen,
question.
At this point, honestly, F her.
Good question, because Cliff is the only one who can like be aware of that. Yeah, no, Cliff just dodges this gas that comes out. You're able to just get it. The girl, out of it up till now, very disoriented. The gas goes right up to her, and it just doesn't seem to affect her. Like she did breathe it
Doesn't
in,
affect you.
but she just not affected
That's
at all.
what I thought. Guys,
Nah.
just come on, just don't breathe through your nose.
And then yeah, Steve and Lacey, you guys roll a 1d4 each.
Oh,
I
I don't
told
want
you.
to.
I
No,
told
thank
you.
You know what? I come to that with no. I'm just kidding.
All right, that is a
A
2.
3.
All right.
Fuck.
At this moment, Shanks and Miguel just fall faint
Night,
and
night.
lose consciousness. And I guess at the same time, the light spell would fade as well. That was on
Go out.
the other torch.
Uh-oh.
So these two characters.
Sorry.
So for 2 hours for Shanks, and then 3 hours for Miguel, they're gonna be asleep, unconscious.
So long.
Well, I'm not
is
dead,
there,
so that's it.
Just leave me here to die, honestly.
But not dead.
Is there any waking them up? There's no.
I would think
like,
there's
slapping
probably a
them doesn't-
spell or
doesn't-
something that would maybe like a cleric spell or something.
Not that I have.
I've got
yeah.
sleep that will that.
Yeah,
Be
fireball.
off me. Maybe that'll wake me up.
Can I just cast the opposite of that and just wake?
Okay.
So they're out.
Okay, so while they're out, I'll count the money. That's first of all. That's the first thing I do.
No, I respect.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
So
I I just like shrug. I'm like, okay, they're gonna take a nap. I put the girl to the side.
Wait, time out.
count the money.
Does this count as a rest so I can get my spell back?
No, it's only 2 hours.
I don't think a poison
Are
state.
there any comfy
would-
chairs?
Just,
So once you start to gather everything and stuff your unconscious peers' pockets, you tally up 50 GP, so 50 gold pieces, 100
Okay.
silver pieces, and 2,000 copper. Which, for a peasant
Each?
is a lot, but this is a castle. That doesn't seem like a ton.
Right. They're holding out on us.
it seems like just enough to lure somebody into opening a chest. What a coincidence.
So, Stephen Lacey, do you want to switch over to the other characters and leave these here unconscious, or do we want to lug them around? That's kind of like...
How precisely do we think we could lug them around is my question.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy to just like stay here until they wake up.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, yeah, Rowan's still there watching TV, so he can hang out with us. And
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah, he's watching the sports ball
It's on his
game.
phone.
It could hinge on the next thing I want to do.
AirPods.
After I count the money, I do want to find like a comfy chair for the girl to sit in, and then I want to like inspect the rest of the room. Like I just make sure I'm thoroughly aware of like everything. Is there another exit to the room?
Through the fire, you can tell that yes, it is like a one of those fireplaces that's like open to two rooms, and it's like a
So you could pass through the fireplace,
Mhm.
and that's the only way to get into the other space.
that you can tell. Yeah, I think you already made an intelligence check earlier, so I won't make you do it again.
Can I see anything in there? Can I
Ooh.
tell what's?
Good question. That, detective, is the right question. So through the blazing hearth fire, let's see. Amber light paints the room before you. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes. The leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is hidden beneath a luxurious rug of deep patterned weave. A large, low table sits in the center of the room, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker next to the blazing fireplace is polished. And large, overstuffed divans and couches stand in order about the room, and two luxurious chairs face the hearth. So were you. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece. Oh, never mind, you can't see that. Cool.
Sounds very swank. Seems like a place I belong. But I don't want to go through without my companions. I think while I'm waiting for them to wake up, what I would do is let's play around, and I'm going to take the torch out of the hand of the skeleton and put it into the sconce that it belongs
Ooh.
to.
Okay. Here we go. And not to pressure or steer anybody, but also the characters don't know. Nobody knows that you're out for 2 hours. You're out for 3 hours. Like that's not a thing. So all that anyone knows is you're unconscious right now. But there was kind of a time crunch on the night as Irina, they had until I think midnight or something was wanted. So that is out there. But
I thought it was daybreak, but maybe.
I
was
see.
midnight.
I see.
I'll
So
make it
we don't
daybreak.
want to. We don't want to just like waste 3 hours.
Well, I don't want to metagame either
No.
because like
We
you
could,
wouldn't
it's
know
fine.
that, but also like
Right.
I don't want to screw everybody because you're gonna miss.
No. I think you said that. I'm like 99% sure that you said that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
Which part?
That you said that we only had until a certain time.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm like 99% sure that you did, because I remember like thinking that, and then when you said, "Yeah, you guys are unconscious," I'm like, "Cool, believe me," because like
who cares?
we're screwed if not, you know.
Okay. Well then, yeah. So that would be an argument for deploying the backup characters.
Otherwise, it's just
So,
kind of
but yeah,
complicates
but-
anything. I mean, they wanted that in there.
That's
I'm
up
not
to
going to
you
take it
guys.
away. So,
I'm
I would be
putting
happy
that-
to be Gobby the Goblin.
why don't we do
do need
that?
more-
Let's hop over to
Okay.
the backup characters. And you know what? If we make it to the Strahd encounter and these backup characters go down, then maybe we don't have to roll new characters. Maybe these guys wake up and like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. So, new backup characters hopping in. We got Gabi and Reedity.
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 More
What's
importantly,
taking them
though,
so long? Why have they
Cliff
been?
putting in
Yeah.
that's the torch to the sconce. Yes. So it's so we do that, and dun, da, da, da. As soon as you do, both of them light up, and you hear some gears and turning, and some things clanking in the wall, and from the room you actually entered through the stairwell you weren't supposed to. At the other end of that room, so I'll go over here. Maybe make sure it's just supposed to open up. So at the room where Shanks burned all the cobwebs down, and because he did that, he cleared a way now that you can see. And at the closer toward the end you entered, a new set of doors opens.
Oh. Okay.
Do we hear the Legend of Zelda? You found a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so I have a clear picture here, there's a new set of doors that opened up down the corridor where the spider webs and stuff were.
Right.
But then there's also a way to go through the fireplace into another room.
Yes.
Okay. So what? Reedity and Gabi?
It's me,
Um,
Gobby the Goblin.
Surrounded by goblins, I cannot seem to escape them. I would like to debrief them on all of this is what's happened so far. Here's your share of the chest, by the way. I give them like half of what they should get. And what would you like to do? Should we try to get through this fireplace?
Well, hold on just a second. Shanks is gonna need this stuff, so I'm gonna go over to Shanks and just start looting his body. I'm gonna take his hat. I'm gonna grab the Mace of Terror and the and the holy symbol.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take the silver canifi.
Oh yeah, and the candelabra. I gotta grab the candelabra too.
There you go. Silver dagger.
Ooh.
Pussy poodle. Why you can't be XPs? Okay. You dirty so-and-so. Okay.
When Reedity grabs the Mace of Terror, is there anything that goes on with that?
What's his
I
alignment?
was trying to talk to Shanks, but I don't know how far we got with that.
What's Reedity's alignment?
It is chaotic.
Ooh, good. So, yeah, a certain surge of like a big dump in serotonin as he picks it up, and something just feels real good about this mace. Something feels right, but nothing overwhelming, nothing overt.
I like this. It feels like home.
So what are we doing? Where are we going?
I think I'm very intrigued by the doors that have been revealed. I say we go that way.
Yes.
That seems like a secret place that someone does not want anyone to find. Although, well, anyway.
Yeah, sounds good to me. And I'm just gonna barge in through the door.
Okay.
Get in there.
I'll
Yeah,
follow
just
Reedy
like
into
all
the-
right. Yes, Reedy D is very decisive. She's like, all right, we're doing this. Let's go in.
In this new room, dusty cobwebs fill the area, their musty smell assaulting your senses and obscuring sight. Deep pools of darkness lie all about you as you attempt in vain to penetrate the spidery veils. A single path leads to the center of the room where a rope dangles from high above.
A rope dangles.
Mhm.
What is it dangling from? The ceiling? Or
Yeah, you can't see it goes up so high.
oh, geez.
Is
Ooh.
it like just a rope, or is it a knotted rope, or is it a noose?
Is it a noose? Yeah. Is it a
Because let me tell you, I'm gonna drag in Miguel's body, and
is it a zip line?
I'm kidding.
So,
Zip line. Can we slackline with that?
Yeah, right. It's like-
so it's not a noose for sure, but
Well, blessed.
it is a very substantial, like thick, like industrial strength rope.
like
Ick.
like can we pull it to ring a bell or something? I bet.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? What else do we see?
The room's strikingly bare. There's compared to the room of meager riches, the behind the fireplace you just came from. There's like nothing going on. This rope appears to be the main attraction.
Okay.
Hey, look, can you do the shiny? Sorry, Reedy D sounds awful. Like, can you do the shiny light thing?
Who are you talking to? Me?
No, I was not talking. I was talking to Cliff. Yes.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, what's our light situation? There's
I don't. Do
None.
we have one?
there's just a barely
We got-
any coming from.
I know Shanks had the torch thing that he had, so I imagine Reedy D probably would have grabbed that. So you have the light illuminated torch lit thing.
Yeah, but the light light went out when
Oh right, when so it would just be
Well-
burning then. Yeah.
Wait, night.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, so it's still burning.
It's still burning, yeah. So we have got a little bit of light there. I kind of wonder. Let me check my inventory real quick. If I can almost, so I've got a crossbow. I kind of wonder if I can I don't know, rip up like a piece of rope or something, and kind of light it up and shoot the crossbow up into the darkness to see if we can see what's at the top of the ceiling.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. All right, cool. Let me just roll an attack roll with that. Let's see here. Button. Do I just click that?
Nice.
That's a 17.
And it was lit up or just normal?
Yeah. No. I think that we should have she probably would have gone into a rope and cut off a small bit of it and tied some loose strands around it and basically tried to do a little
Got it.
yeah, just kind of lit it up a little bit so it would burn when it hit something, so we kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of what's going on up there.
Okay, so
Ideally, I would have been able to cast light on it first, but we don't have that, so do what they can do with what we have.
got it. That would have been dope. So as it goes up, but there is some flame on it already as you loose it.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, I try to do our best to kind of make something that would
Nice.
have some fire to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Flaming arrow.
it is enough, and as it ascends, or I'm gonna slow it down here so this is slow motion. Yes, the flaming arrow as it ascends and you loose it, and it's perfect shot. You go straight up the middle, following the main rope, hanging in the center of the room, and as you do, the flame lights up the walls around it, so it's a really cool effect as you see like the walls just kind of lit up as the arrow ascends. But as it does, you notice that it passes past something, and then you start to see reflections around the walls and the perimeter. And as it keeps traveling, the perimeter seems to be moving a little bit, and your arrow keeps going, and it strikes at the ceiling, but it doesn't hit the ceiling. It hits a bell, and everyone hears gongs. It's like devastatingly loud church bell. It just starts to gong. It's not like one gong. It really goes off. You hit it just right with the arrow. But yes, as it does, the arrow starts to fall back down, the flaming arrow, and as it does, it lights up these things that are now crawling down toward you. Everybody roll initiative.
No.
Yes.
Maybe we should go.
Oh my god.
Initiative is just a flat D20.
It's Dex with Dex.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I gotta check something here.
I got a 6.
And then where
Abilities,
ShadowDark, the way it works
scores.
is whoever wins initiative, that is where we start, and we go clockwise from there. So in our case, we're gonna go by the stream, so it would be, just the way it looks on the stream there.
Okay.
12. Lacey, what you got?
14. I got a 14.
And then I'll do these guys. Row initiative in it.
In it. Initiative.
Right? Is it initiative? In it.
In it.
Is that initiative? Where's the? It's intelligence, not initiative. Well, whatever. It's 3. 15. Okay, and then was that 6 from Reedy
Yep.
for that one? Okay, so spiders go first, and then it'll be Lacey, Steve, Jay
Spiders.
after that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
All right.
Why did it have to be spiders?
The spiders descend.
Spooters.
They're so big that they're kind of side by side. They're not overlapping as they are hugging the walls coming down. But the room itself is not small. This is 30 by 20 foot belfry, and these things are covering the whole wall as they descend down upon you, and they're going to attack each of you. And I wonder if I can use the same. Spider. That is +3.
Spider.
We're going for. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
The first attack with a +3. Oh shit. Yeah.
no.
Good night, everybody. So that was. I'm gonna go in my order here. So Lacey's character for the
No.
crit. That is gonna be
Of course.
2d4 plus poison. I need to make a con check as well. Lacey's new character.
me?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Jeebus.
And then that's 2d4 damage. So 4
Are these?
4 damage, and then a con check. And then next attack
Criminy.
against Reedy. It's a 19
Yep, that'll do it.
for 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then con save.
All right. Happy tap. That's 7.
Okay, roll me a d4.
Oh. I also got a similar score.
Yeah, Lacey. Oh, yeah, what was your con?
I rolled a 9.
Good God. Okay. Each of you roll a d4. No, never mind, Steve.
Yep.
You already got yours. It's 2.
Yep.
Steve, Reedy is paralyzed.
Cool.
The spider bite. We need some priests.
I am a priest.
Oh yeah, my priest that's like freaking knocked out. Perfect.
Okay, and the attack
Stripes.
continues.
2. I got 2.
So for 2 hours, both of you are, the poison seeps in, and you feel it like start to coagulate immediately around your heart, and both of you are just like are seized in the moment and can't move.
Guys, you're not moving? What's going on?
Ah.
Oh, so I see these spiders bite them, and okay.
So
They're
that's
just laying on the ground
Oh,
drooling.
Wait, in British. Ah.
so that's a 10 for the third spider's attack, and a 12. So the 10 is against Jay's character.
Those both hit.
But the 10 hits? Oh, geez
Yeah, I have
Louise.
an armor class of 7.
So that'll be 3 damage, and then make a con save. This
Okay.
might.
13.
Okay, no, you're good. You were not paralyzed.
But both attacks hit. So you said 3 on the first one, and then what?
That was 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 total. 3 total. It was 1 and 2. And then
Okay.
the final spider goes in to attack Lacey's character, who's already paralyzed, for 17. I'm assuming it hits. I mean, even might be advantage. If you're
Yeah, it hits
paralyzed.
me.
I think it's
For 2 damage. And you don't have to
Oh,
make
at least
another
there's that.
save.
Oh,
is the poison a
shiza.
one-time thing?
Right. Poison doesn't stack.
Okay.
Oh no, I have terrible news.
What happened?
What?
Hold on. Maybe I can fix
You're
it.
dead? Oh.
No.
It shouldn't be.
No, but something bad might have just happened. I don't know.
Let me fix all these HP.
Fudge nippers and dinglings. Okay.
Delete.
Well, I've got some unfortunate news.
What you got?
I accidentally closed my tab.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah.
How much damage did you say I just took?
I think 2.
Okay. I just lost everything for my character.
Oh.
No. What?
Yeah.
You mean your, like?
My character sheet.
Oh, okay. I was like the items, or okay.
Everything. My whole character sheet, which had nothing saved or any updates on it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's strange.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for your loss. Who's next? That's it for the spiders. So you would be next. If you have another character sheet, like a different character,
Skip me because it's a waste of time right now.
we can get. There's also Shadow Darklings. But yeah, we'll go to Steve's character.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Who is,
Well, I'm
poisoned.
paralyzed, so what do?
if you guys, actually, yeah, there's no priest or anything. This is. Whew.
Yeah.
Steve.
Well, I am a priest, but I am also paralyzed, so.
You could blink a message.
Right? We'll say you can still talk. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything on you that could help? I don't know.
Fly, you fools! I mean, I picked up the Mace of Terror, so I don't know what that's doing for me. But otherwise, I mean, I've got some healing potions and stuff on my person, but can't use those at the moment. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I got anything that's going to resolve or fix this. I think I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, I
Bug food.
certainly don't. So
I'm just hoping that when when Shanks wakes up, he can get my hat back. that's my big. I don't mind losing Reedy D to some stupid spiders, but I want my hat back.
Yeah, the potions, the healing potions, I don't guess they would end condition.
Although I can't find anything on conditions in the
right?
thing, like what actually paralyzed does, other than just I assume just you are paralyzed for however many hours.
Certainly, is like a greater restoration or some kind of lesser restoration. Is that a thing?
No. It might be, but the spell it is not either a spell I have, and if I did have it, I couldn't cast it anyway because I am paralyzed.
Brutal. Love it.
Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, I would say have backup characters ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far were these spiders up the wall when we started? I thought they were like pretty far up there.
No, the whole thing I think is. I mean, there's no point in picking it apart now.
No, I was just curious. Like, I thought that, I thought the bell was higher up. So I'm like, oh shoot, no, we're spawned by spiders already. All right.
Well, they were closer than the bell. They were closer.
Well,
to
the other thing is my backup character's asleep too, so I got nothing. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, so I guess Lacey and I are out. So if you guys just
So Will's not here, and even if he was, this is built for like even more characters than there are. So if you guys want them to wake up, we'll give them that. We'll cheese it.
Yeah.
Just so we don't lose everybody.
I mean, it is almost 11. We could call it here, and then pick this
That's
up.
true.
We could let Will just come in, like,
There we
hey,
go.
Will, this is what's going on. With like, we've got so many characters that are down and dead, and
Well, and Steve and I could roll up two
Right.
new backup characters.
Right.
So
oh yeah,
There's you can
Oh,
do
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
make
not
sh-
dead. I could pull this off.
exactly.
yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, Cliff's like, I got a good
Man,
feeling.
that'd be great,
But yeah, that
Guys,
is
I'm
actually a good
feeling
place to
lucky.
stop. The spiders all did one round, and then we're at the top of initiative. I won't move us so that we're in the same like spot, so initiative's the same.
Cool.
Perfect.
Definitely have those backup characters ready. There's a folder in there with pre-gens, but go wild. You know, ShadowDarkness.net, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just have them ready. It's supposed to be brutal. It's supposed to be like.
I don't care if they die. I'm just like, damn, I didn't know I had to have like 5 characters ready. I just was prepared for 2.
I know,
in one session.
I mean, let's be honest. I could just change Shanks' name, and I have another goblin ready to go. So,
I'm
and
just gonna reuse Nana Greybones and give her a different name.
There you go.
TBH.
right. I considered just leveling everybody up to 6, but I don't even think that would help a ton. I think it's still just so
It's
brutal.
alright. Don't
So-
level us up. This is fun. I like getting obliterated, honestly.
As long as we're having fun, we're good. Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, I like it. I like it being challenging. I think it's silly, but like, I love D&D with my whole heart, but sometimes it's like, and I cast this and I killed the guy again.
And I'm a god, and we win! Yay! Like, but anyway,
Hey,
cool.
Well, now it's like, shit, both of my characters are gone.
Look,
Yeah. Really quickly too.
lighting an arrow on fire, making a whole lot of noise, and getting us all killed by spider is probably like the second most goblin-y thing I could do in this situation.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah, I'll
also-
take it.
if anybody knows Steve, it's also like the most Steve thing that Steve could do.
Well, and also like the exploding when we first came in the courtyard. This is like the natural evolution of that.
Yep. So
Cool.
I am 100% on point with goblining. Do I get inspiration for that for being such a good goblin?
No, yeah, that's why I think that's a good. No, take a look token.
You
Yeah,
good little guy.
All right. I
you
guess
get
I'm
to lean into it award.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, cool. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
We will end it there and pick up right in the battle. We'll jump right in there as we pick
Beautiful.
up next time.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
Awesome.
See you next time.